What's going on YouTube? Just watched a movie and I wanted to share my thoughts on it real quick because I liked it so much, and that was Train to Busan. I know a lot of people have already talked about this film, but just gave this a watch tonight, just finished it up, and absolutely loved this movie. Probably one of the best zombie films that I've seen in the past few years, actually. It is I believe it's a Korean film, I think South Korean. Just awesome story, awesome action, awesome acting from the actors in it. I definitely would recommend. I started to watch it like the dubbed English version because I was kind of tired and didn't feel like reading subtitles, but the English dub wasn't that good, so I turned on the subtitles and it was much better with subtitles. So I recommend watching it that way. But yeah, it's just a story about a guy who needs to his daughter is from what I gathered, him and his wife are separated. His daughter wants to go stay with her mother, and he's a real busy guy, very wrapped up in his work, doesn't have a lot of time for his daughter, and they have to go take a train to Busan. He agrees to take her there and ride with her to get to her mother's house. Well, in the midst of all that, there's a zombie outbreak, and yeah, so stuff goes down. They get caught on the train with a zombie outbreak, which was a cool, it was something different as far as zombie movies are concerned. And one thing I loved about it, besides the characters, I mean, there's this one guy, one of the other main characters in it, who's just this big old awesome dude. I loved him. I forget his name in the movie, but he was a cool character. He's always leading the charge and trying to save people and fighting and all that. The dad was cool too. It just takes him a little while to kind of get in the groove and do what he needs to be doing. But the movie as a whole I thought was excellent. I'd give it like a 9 out of 10. And the zombies looked really cool. They used a lot of contortionists and stuff like that because you could tell when they'd like get twisted around, they'd be rolling around and doing all this weird like twisting. I can't, of course, do it like them, but just really creepy. And they reminded me a lot of the 28 days, 28 weeks later zombies. So they're really fast and rabid and just crazy, and that they kind of had that rage kind of virus thing going on, and that's what they reminded me of was those movies. But definitely an original film as far as the setting of the zombies and them being set on this train, all that stuff. And it's very emotional too. Got some very emotional parts. I found myself really wrapped up in the characters and things like that. But can't recommend this movie enough. Check out Train to Busan if you haven't. Great zombie flick, even if you don't like zombie flicks. It's just a great thriller in general. Really liked it. Great horror film. Highly, highly recommend this movie. So check out Train to Busan. And those are my thoughts. You guys have a great night.